اجعلني أتدبر آياته وأحكامه إنك أنت الرؤوف الرحيم. اللهم صل على محمد وآل Muhammad. Inshallah, we'll discuss more about the dua later on. Let's try to get into what we want to discuss today. If there is time, we'll get back to the dua, inshallah. So just a few housekeeping items today. Thank you very much for registering for the course. And let us pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us success, that we are able to, in my case, I'm able to offer and deliver what is useful for you. Inshallah, you are able to benefit from the course, inshallah.
Inshallah.
It is very important that this is a course specially designed for madrasa teachers. So I'm expecting that all of them would be serious participants. In other words, you are going to put time in addition to attending the class. You are going to put extra time in revising the class before coming to the class, revising the lesson, and also doing your homework. So please do that. Now, as I said in the course when it was announced, that we need at least 2 hours. The more is better, but at least 2 hours you need to put per week for this course. So please do revise your lesson before coming to the class. And if there is a simple homework, try to do that. Usually you can use any translation of the Quran you are comfortable with. I'll be using a translation by Sayyid Quli Karai. Okay, Sayyid Quli Karai. It is available online. I'll later on tell you where you can get it. Those who are in Toronto, you can also get a copy, hard copy from Tabligh bookstore at the Jaffrey Center. But otherwise, you can also get it from Amazon, or also it's available online. No? So you can just use that. No? But that's what I prefer. I'll tell you why I use this translation, but this is what I'll be using it now. Try to buddy with 1 or 2 from this class. So I'll ask all of you to put on your video. So at least try to find somebody whom you can buddy with. Because what I would prefer is that when you do your homework, send your homework to your buddy. He or she can check for you and you can check for her or him, right? And that way, later on when we discuss the homework in the next session, you know how you did well. So please try to do that now. If you know somebody but you don't know her or his contact, then email me. I will send you, if you know somebody already, but if you don't know her or have contact, I will share email with you. Just now, I will not share the email of everybody because I'm not sure people are comfortable or not. But if you would like to buddy with somebody whom you know in the class, just let me know. I will, inshallah, share the email. Feel free to ask questions during the question answer time. What we'll do that, inshallah, before 8 p.m., maybe 10 to 8, 5 to 8, I'll stop and take your questions. Even in between, if you have some urgent question, you can ask. But I will stop, take your questions, and I will also stay beyond that. For example, although the class ends at 8 p.m., I'm ready to be in the class till 8:15 p.m. to answer your questions. So that way, for example, those who have questions can stay behind. Those who like to leave, they can still leave at 8 p.m. There is no problem. But I'll stay behind another 15 minutes. Provided, for example, there's some reason, let's say the mass time is coming, is a different thing. But otherwise, shall stay extra 10, 15 minutes to answer questions, okay? This is a class, so keep in mind that it's not a majlis whereby you cannot ask questions. So it's a feel free to ask questions. I want you to leave having learned something. Yeah, as I said, once you find a buddy in your class, try to ask him or her to mark your homework. If you are not sure, get the answer in the next session. What we'll do that, inshallah, we'll go through the homework every time we start a new session. Okay, so these few things I would really request you to keep in mind and your cooperation in this regard. Let us begin. As we said that we are going during this course, we are going to look at the short surahs which we recite in namaz. Okay, so one of the surah which I'm sure all of you know by heart, and maybe we are also reciting in namaz, is this surah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر ليلة القدر خير من 1000 شهر تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر آمنا بالله صدق الله العلي العظيم اللهم صل على. So this is the surah. I'm sure all of you are aware, you know by this surah by heart, as well as maybe some of you are also reciting in namaz. Now, it has a lot of significance and benefits of reciting the surah in namaz. We will discuss briefly about it. But keep in mind that the surah is also not easy. So when you recite in namaz this surah, make sure that you are reciting it correctly. Okay. So for example, as you said, because we are students, we are madrasa teachers, I'm sure that all of you have gone through tajweed rules. So the tajweed rule regarding the surah is that there is mad lazim. Mad is to prolong. When you, for example, prolong it is mad, right? At that particular time, what happens is that there are certain mad which are recommended, but there are certain mad which are lazim. You must lengthen it. Now, if you don't lengthen it, then in namaz, your namaz gets batil. If we check Islamic laws of Ayatollah Sistani, Ayatollah Khoi, other Maraji also, perhaps Ayatollah Nasr Makarim Shirazi, you can check it when they discuss about the massage on Qiraat. Qiraat is reciting Surah Al-Fatiha and other surah in namaz. They say that a person reciting namaz must follow the tajweed rules, especially those which are obligatory. So this mud is obligatory, mud lazim. It's an obligatory prolongation. Now, when does it happen? When a long vowel is followed by hamza. So for example, Bismillah, inna, this is inna. Na is a long vowel, right? Anzalna, this is hamza. Now keep in mind, now that you are students of Quranic Arabic, let me share with you one secret. The letter alif only carries sakin. Alif does not carry fatah, nor does it carry dhamma, nor does it carry kasra. Okay, there's the word pesh, it does not. If you find a fatah, kasra, dhamma on a alif or under alif, then that is a hamza. Keep in mind, okay? So only hamza is the one which carries the vowel signs. Fatah, kasra, dhamma, zer, zabar, pesh, okay? It's only hamza, not alif. Alif automatically carries only sakin. So if you find, for example, Quran which are printed in Arabia, you can see here inna and zara. You see there is alif, right? There is a kasra down. Because alif has a kasra here, actually this is not alif, it is hamza. So we see e, hamza has a kasra. So inna. So this is a long vowel. After that is anzalna. So anzalna, this alif has now a fatha. So again, this is not fatha, is a hamza. Okay. So the long vowel na has been followed by a hamza. So this brings about a mad, a prolongation. So say inna anzalna. When you get a chance, go to this website tanzil.net. Okay, if you have time, we'll look at today, but you can go to tanzil.net. There are a number of reciters there. Open this surah and listen to different reciters. You see, without fail, all of them, all the reciters, all the Qari of Quran will pull this thing. They say, Inna anzalnahu fi laylatil qadr. Now, many people recite, but they miss out this mud. Then the second mud, which is even missed by majority, they say, if the people say, Wama adrak mud, no, it's Wama adraka ma laylatul qadr. So there is ma, which is a long vowel, and there is again hamza here. So it's Wama adraka ma laylatul qadr. At the same time, for example, it is also tanazzul malaikat. Okay. If we have a chance, if you have time today, we will log into Tanzil inshallah together and listen to it. But just now, just know this thing that there is a mad lazim. Okay. So reciting the surah is highly recommended in namaz. It is second to Surah Al-Tawheed. Hadith says that no, you should not pass a day without reciting Surah Al-Tawheed, Surah Al-Qadr in namaz, and do not miss Surah Al-Tawheed, Surah Ikhlas in any of the namaz. Okay, so that's why, for example, we recite Surah Al-Qadr about Tawheed in second rakat in many namaz, right? You'll see. So make sure that you don't pass a day without reciting Surah Tawheed or Surah Al-Qadr in namaz. It's highly recommended. But when it comes to Surah Al-Qadr, ensure that we recite it correctly. Okay, so listen to any Qari today when you get chance, and make sure that you are reciting correctly. Okay, your recitation is correct. Okay, coming to the significance of the surah, right? There are many hadiths regarding reciting this surah, but I'll just share with you two hadiths just to show the importance of this surah, Surah Al-Qadr. Okay, the fifth Imam Ali al-Baqir al-Islam says, one who recites Surah Al-Qadr loudly is like a person who raises sword in the way of Allah Azza wa Jalla. In other words, it is equal to doing jihad in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. A person, for example, when he goes out and defends Islam with his sword, with his arms, right, he is ready to give his life. So how much reward he or she must be getting it? That reward is achieved by somebody who recites this surah with a loud voice. And one who recites this surah with a low voice is like a person who is smeared in blood fighting the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. One who recites it 10 times, Allah will forgive 1,000 sins committed by him. I've also given the reference, Thawabul Amal by Sheikh Saduq, page 169. In other words, the surah has a lot of reward reciting the surah. And if that is not enough, if this hadith does not convince you, look at the practice of the Prophet. There is a beautiful book known as Sunan an-Nabi, which is must, which every Shia house should have this book. And always, whenever those people who attend my lectures, I will say that this is the book which you should get a printed copy, keep it in your living room. So when you are sitting with the family, open the book, you can just go through one of the hadiths. Because this hadith is, this book has been compiled by Allama Tabatabai, a great scholar, who also has compiled Al-Mizan fi Tafsir al-Quran. He has compiled this book. Why this is important? Because it teaches us how the Prophet led his life. There are 22 chapters. What did Prophet, how did Prophet talk? What did Prophet eat? How did Prophet eat? How did Prophet go to sleep? How did he wake up? How did he say his prayers? All those things, what kind of clothing he used to pray, everything is mentioned in this book, the life of the Prophet, right? So it is important that we should try to imitate the Prophet. It's very important, right? So in this book, Allama Tabatabai mentioned that there was a practice of the Prophet. Rasulullah, at night, he would go to sleep, right? He would go to sleep and then he would wake up. He would wake up and say, I slept as long as Allah wished. As you age, I can see some people who were registered are also seniors, like myself. So what happens that seniors, we cannot sleep for long. That many of the people, for example, wake up early, right? So Prophet also used to wake up. But the Prophet did not die senior. Prophet died at the age of 63 years. So even, for example, in our country, Canada, 65 is the age of seniority. Prophet died before that. Imam Ali also died at the age of 63 years, right? So even before reaching 63, but still, he used to wake up at night and he would say that I slept as long as Allah wished. He wake up, he would just do wuzu, right? And then say 4 rakat namaz, right? As part of Tahajjud Salah. And then, of course, go to rest again and wake up before Fajr again, right? So then he would recite 2 rakat namaz. And one of these 2 rakat namaz will be this kind of namaz, in which he would recite 105 times Surah Al-Qadr in 1 rakat. 105 times Surah Al-Qadr. You can see, imagine, subhanallah. What he will do after Surah Al-Fatiha, he will recite 15 times Surah Al-Qadr, then he'll go to Ruku. Recite 15 times Surah Al-Qadr in Ruku. Then he will again rise from Ruku, recite 15 times Surah Al-Qadr. Then he go to Sajda. He will go to Sajda and recite 15 times Surah Al-Qadr in Sajda. Then he will rise from the first Sajda and recite 15 times Surah Al-Qadr. Then he'll go to second Sajda and again recite 15 times Surah Al-Qadr. Then he'll rise from the Sajda and recite 15 times Surah Al-Qadr and then stand for the second Rakat. So in each Rakat, he will recite Surah Al-Qadr 105 times, 15 times 7. 7 times 15 will recite, right? So this shows that how much he loved Surah Al-Qadr, right? That this was his practice. So those of us who wake up early in the morning, have time, for example, and you have said your namaz shab, namaz tahajjud, you still have time, you can recite this 2 rakat namaz. Just as the practice of the Prophet, you can do it. Yeah? So this was what Prophet used to do it. How important this surah is. So what we discussed, this slide and previous slide, this slide, and okay, this is what we call as the Quranic knowledge. As I said, this is Quranic Arabic and also Quranic knowledge. So this was the kind of Quranic knowledge. Now we come to our course outline. You must have received by now course outline. Everybody who registered, I personally emailed them saying that where you can download your course outline. Today we would like to cover this thing. The objective of the course, I'll tell you. The text which we are going to use, the Quran translation, other material we plan to use. The participants, I would like you now also to introduce themselves, inform the reason for this taking the course, what has made you take this course. We will list the surahs we all recite in daily prayers. Okay, so which are the surahs, for example, recite? I want to try to cover those surahs. For example, I recite Surah Al-Fatiha, also I recite Surah Al-Qadr, I recite Surah Al-Ikhlas, Surah Tawheed. So those who are in Toronto, those who follow, when I lead the namaz, you know, I recite these surahs. Okay, so what are the surahs which you recite in namaz? Let us know. We'll try to discuss those surahs more. Okay, and then our objective is to come. This is the objective, right? What is the objective? The objective of this course is to comprehend the divine message without using any means, any medium, for example, a dictionary or a translation or a lecture, where possible. Why? Where possible, because of course we would not be able to remember all the words and their meanings. Because there are certain words in Quran which don't come that often. They only come once or twice or three times. So those are the words which sometimes we have to refer to the dictionary. But there are other words which come again and again in the Quran, which are repeated every time, more often, right? These are the words we are going to master. We are going to, in fact, learn these words such that when you learn these words, about 70 to 80% of the text you'll understand. So when you understand the 70% of the text, when you understand 70% of the text, when you recite the Quran, you'll see that you have the gist of what is being said. Maybe certain times there may be certain words, certain phrases which are difficulty, then you may need a translation or you may need a dictionary, which I also, for example, use myself. So keep this in mind. That is main objective. Okay. The text we are going to use this is the text we are going to use. Okay. So this is the text which I'm going to use. This is a text. It is Quranic language made easy. Now, I don't want you to purchase just now. Don't buy this text, okay? Because this text has 3 units. The first unit talks about the noun, which is first unit is 26 lessons. The second unit talks about verbs, which is which has again 28 lessons. The third unit is Fasl, which has another 16 lessons. So you can imagine if you add 26 plus 28, which is 54, and plus 16, so 54, 60, 70. It has 70 lessons, right? So in other words, we will need 70, at least 70 sessions, but even more than that. Maybe perhaps because some sessions may take more. So let us say on average, you may need 80 sessions to complete this book, okay? So the first level is just 4 sessions. Why? The reason is that you would know yourself, for example, is this the right course I've taken or not? Because, for example, if I ask you to register for all 80 sessions, which would go for 2 years or 2 years, then we'll say, no, I don't want to be part of this course because it's too difficult for me, or I can't manage it. So that is why the first level is just 4 sessions, which will give you an idea that whether this course is really right for me or not. That's one thing. Secondly, of course, is that what happens is that you don't have to buy. We already have given you access to first unit, which has 26 lessons. So you can download them, you can print, for example, those lessons, keep in front of you. So this is very important that you are aware of what is happening, okay? And that's why I believe. Another, of course, this is the translation, as we say, we are using of Puli Karai, which I'm using, translation, but you can use any translation. Just now, Mana Rizvi has published explanatory note, you can use that also, fine. Other texts which we may sometimes only use it. This is a book, Access to Quranic Arabic. Now, this book you can't find it is out of print. and that's why I'm not using it. It's out of print. When I use any material from this book, I will scan it and then post it on our website. Okay, so you don't need to buy this book. Even this book, you don't need to buy it. Only after you reach, for example, 50 lessons, 40 lessons, you feel that no, now it is worth, then you should buy it. Okay. So these are some of the texts which we will be using it. I would open for now each one of you very quickly, just in a one sentence or one or two sentences, if you can tell us what has made you join this course. Very quickly, please. Bismillah. You can just unmute yourself and you can do it. Anybody can do it. Please go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Zara. I joined this course
Bismillah,
to
please.
learn about the vocabulary of the Quran.
Yes, Zahra, anybody? I don't want to name anybody. Anybody can just unmute and say
Zia
why you
Parpia
chose.
from
Yes,
Miami,
Bismillah.
Florida. Assalamu alaikum. I basically
Hold on, I
joined this
can't.
because we were teaching Quranic Arabic at our madrasa, and I
Yeah.
would like to continue it now again, myself learning it for the first time. So that is why I was interested in this
Good,
course.
inshallah.
Thank you.
Okay, inshallah. We wish you all the best. I really hope that you'll find this beneficial. Yes, Bismillah. Next one.
I'm Sukaina, and I'm taking this Quranic course to deepen my understanding of Quranic Arabic and gain more knowledge of the Quran. I believe that no matter how much we learn, there's always room to uncover, and continuous learning brings us closer
Absolutely,
to
yes.
and beauty
In
of
fact,
the
every
Quran.
course when I give, honestly, I learn even more. So yes, there is never end to it. Yes. Next one.
Assalamu
Um,
alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, finish, please.
Assalamu
Okay. Assalamu
alaikum.
alaikum. My name is Zainab. I am from Florida,
Yes,
and I joined because I'm an madrasa teacher, and I wanted to improve my Quranic Arabic so I can also teach it ahead.
inshallah. Yes.
Assalamu
Thank you.
alaikum,
Next one.
Sheikh
Yes,
Abdul
Bismillah.
Hussein
Nathani.
Nathani from Minneapolis. I took this course because I wanted to find out if there's always room to improve. I'm in that age and I'm ready to retire. So I want to pass message to reteach madrasa and hopefully teach my grandkids.
Inshallah. Inshallah. Good.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Amreen from Montreal. So basically, I wanted to understand more the Quran by learning everything deeply, so as to teach the kids and as well my kids to be able to explain to them better rather than when they go outside and they are having classes, they have lots of questions nowadays. Why is this written in Quran like this? So that I can better teach them, I would say.
Oh, yes, indeed. There is no doubt in it. If your children have good Quranic knowledge, they will not be misled, inshallah. We can discuss that in later on, but inshallah, as we'll be discussing more classes, you will see that now what are the benefits of learning this course, inshallah. Yes, next one.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Fatima and I'm from London, Ontario in Canada. And I took this course because I am a madrasa teacher and I really want to deepen my own understanding so that I can help the kids learn better.
Good. Anybody else like to?
Assalamu alaikum. Sorry. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Helen. I'm from Ottawa, and I was taking this course because Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he said that the best among us are the ones who teach the Quran. So if I want to teach the Quran, I want to learn it better and understand it. And I do know that some people might misunderstand some words in the Quran, but that's because when we translate it into different languages, there can be some misunderstandings. So I would like to clear up those misunderstandings so I can inform more people.
Yeah, there is a prophetic hadith which is found both Shias and Sunnis. They say, "Khayrukum man ta'allama al-Quran wa 'allamahu." The best amongst you is the one who learns Quran and then teaches others. No, good. Yes.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Anvari from Allentown. I'm a madrasa teacher, and I took this course so I can better understand the language and the grammar of the Quran and make my students understand the Quran a little better.
Good. Asant. Anybody else would like to add?
Assalamu
Okay, no
alaikum.
problem.
My
Yes,
name
Bismillah.
is Sister Mariam Jaffrey. I'm based in Maryland in the US. I'm returning to teaching at my madrasa after 2 years, and I just want to, inshallah, delve into Islamic studies more. So this is, inshallah, my first step to help and support the youth and having them have a better understanding of the Quran, inshallah.
Inshallah, inshallah, yeah.
You
Once the youths have love for the Quran, definitely you won the game, inshallah. Let's hope we can. Yes, anybody else like to add?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
I'm from Canada, Ontario. My name is Isra Sayed. I'm a madrasa teacher. I'd like to learn to be able to teach better at the madrasa here, and I'd like to learn so that I can better understand the Quran as well.
Good. Yes. Anybody?
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Zahida and I'm a madrasa teacher. I'm interested in learning about the Quran and understanding it better. That's why I took this course.
So, yes. Anybody else?
Assalamu alaikum. This is Masuma Alizi. I'm Fatima's mother. So me and my daughter, we both apply for this program.
Good.
I am a madrasa teacher as well. So I study in Iran as well. I have study in the training the kids, how to teach them the Quran and Tajweed. I joined this session to see how is your method to understand the Quran, and then how you are going to approach the kids and youths, inshallah.
Good. So let's go now to the slides. Let me see if I can get the slides back. Yeah, okay. Thank you very much, inshallah. Those of you who not still introduced, we can do it next class. Let's continue. So this is the text and this is the objective. Okay, so let's hope that we achieve the objective. Inshallah, we will share with you what we will share with you some of the hadiths regarding the benefits of learning this Quran. So now let's open Unit 1, Lesson 1. Let's go to Lesson 1. I hope you downloaded, you heard what Unit 1. Okay, so if you are there, everybody has got in front of you. I hope all of you received the email, right? Where you can download this unit.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, good. So you can see Lesson 1 is, in my print, it says page 11, whatever the page number is, it's Lesson 1. So it is very important in Arabic. Once you, let me check what is in the chat. Yeah. Now I can hear, I was able to hear them. Initially I could not because I had connected mic. So I'll try to learn this, inshallah. All of you can hear me, right?
Yes, we can hear
Yes,
you.
okay,
I can
yeah.
hear you.
Okay, inshallah. Okay, good. So when we learn Arabic grammar, it's very important to identify that what is a word, whether it is a noun or a verb or a particle. Accordingly, the rules will apply. So that is the basic lesson. The most important that we have to classify every sentence, every ayat, every passage of Quran. Make sure that you are able to know that is this a noun, is this a verb, or is this a particle. So this is the broad division. Okay, you can divide all these Arabic words into 3 categories. Yeah, broadly, this is just broad division because the rules apply accordingly. So noun, the Arabic word is ism. Ism also means name. For example, we say Bismillah, we say in the name of Allah. But ism in noun in grammar means noun. Okay, so ism usually the translation is name, but in the grammatical language we are going to use ism means noun, and its plural is asma, same as no. Ism means name and asma means names. Asmaul husna, for example. So ism is noun, noun is asma. Okay, so it is important to identify whether certain word is ism or verb or noun. So ism, if it's noun, name of an object, name of a person, name of a city, proper noun is ism. Okay, then comes verb. Verb is that which indicates an action, some kind of action. Any kind of action means a verb is which indicates a verb. For example, no. Kataba Aliyun. So Ali wrote. So kataba is to write. Darasa Fatima. Darasat Fatima. Fatima studied, right? So darasa is a verb. Verb is an action. And then anything which is not noun or verb is considered as harf, as a particle. Okay. So a word other than verb and noun is particle. For example, position. In, at, from. No, these are all prepositions. These are particles. Okay. So it's not a noun, nor is it a verb. So it is very important that we divide broadly into 3 different categories. So we'll go back to Sutra Qadr and do it, okay? But in our book, for example, they say in Ism, they've given the name. Ism is the name of the object, place, person of an action, or often an action also. No. So this is important. For example, action also is considered as Ism. Although verb is an act doing, but action is also noun. So, for example, he, huwa, right? Huwa is a pronoun, but he is a pronoun, but still ism, okay? Muhammad is a proper name, so is ism. Kitabun. So kitabun, you can see, is a book. Now, how do you know it is a book? It's because of tanween, kitabun. When you find tanween means 2 dhamma or 2 kasra or 2 fatha is known as tanween. No, the English word is nunation, no? But we can just say tanween. Tanween means double dhamma, double kasra, double fatha. So kitabun is a book. It's indefinite. If you change it into the book, it will be al-kitabu. But just now, kitabun means a book, okay, tanween. So it is a noun. Qiyamun. So kama, he stood. But qiyamun, standing, is, although sounds as a verb, but it is a noun. Keep in mind. Standing, no, although it will say it is a verb, no, it is a noun, because standing is an action. Okay, so it is what a noun. Kama is to do an act, to carry out an act. That is a verb. Okay, so the verb is fa'al. So that was ism, fa'al. So ism singular is ism, plural is asma. Okay, fa'al is singular. Af'al is plural. So, for example, we are told when you do namaz jamaat, you are supposed to follow the imam in the af'al. What does it mean? That you cannot go to ruku before the imam. You cannot rise from ruku before the imam. You cannot go to sajda before the imam. You cannot get out from the sajda before the imam. So these are af'al, different actions. Okay. So fa'al is a verb. Af'al is plural. No, verbs. Okay. So fa'ala, he did. Yaf'alu, he does. It's a present tense. We will come to all those things, but this is just example. Yaf'alu, okay? And then harf. Harf is particle, plural is huruf. So keep in mind, harf, and like for example, ism means name, but in grammatical ism means noun. Also harf means a letter, but in grammatical it means particle. Okay, so keep in mind it's 2 meanings. In grammatical, harf means a particle. In the language, harf means letter. For example, alif, lam, mim, these are 3 harf. For example, we say these are huruf from muqattiyat, right? The independent letters. Muqattiyat, that means cut-off letters. So when we read alif, we say alif, lam, mim. So these are individual letters. So letter is also known as a harf. But grammatically, harf means particle. No? So for example, fi, in, man, idha, all these are as particles. Okay. So let us go together and we will look at Surah Al-Qadr again and try to identify. Now I want you to participate, okay? This is a classroom. Anybody has the answer should participate. So this is the surah in front of us. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Surah Al-Qadr, right? Let us try to identify, classify this into different categories, either ism, fi'l, or harf, okay? Tell me whether this is a noun, is it a verb, or it is a particle, okay? So let's start. Bismi, what is bismi? Is it a noun, or is it a particle, or is it a verb?
Would it be a
verb? a noun. Oh,
Okay.
I think it's a verb, maybe.
I think it's a verb. Somebody says noun. Anybody? Okay. So the answer is it is made up of harf and verb. Fine. Because be is a particle. Okay, be and on its own. Be is a particle, is a preposition, as we said, is a preposition. No, and ism is a noun. Okay. So in the name of bismi, in the name of, you see, in the name of, this is bismi. In the name of bismi. Okay. So ba kasra bi, we will do it, inshallah later on do it. It is a preposition, so which is a particle. Okay. But ism is a noun. Allahi, is it noun, verb, or harf?
No.
It's noun automatically, right? Because proper name of Allah, right? Proper name of God is Allah. Okay, Allah. So Allah is a noun. It's the proper name of Allah. Ar-Rahman, is it noun, verb, or particle?
No.
No.
Noun.
Again, noun. How do we know it's noun?
Ar-Rahman, name of Allah.
Because you can see only noun can take a definite article. Alif lam, when you put, for example, we say kitabun is a book. Al-kitabu means the book, right? So you can only put a particle the to a noun. You cannot say, for example, you can say the book, but you cannot say the writing. Now you cannot say, for example, the wrote. For example, let's say write, wrote. For example, you cannot say the right. When we say right, for example, or the stand. For example, stand up, right? Stand is a verb. You cannot say the stand, right? Provided if another stand, which is, for example, which means a noun. Sometimes in English there are certain words which are both a noun and also verb. For example, stand is a verb, but stand also is a noun. For example, this is a lamp which is carrying there's a stand which is carrying it. So stand in English is a noun as well as a verb. But in Arabic, that's not the case. You cannot have in Arabic. In Arabic, either a word is a noun, either it's a verb or a particle. It cannot be both, okay? In English, you often have words which are both a verb as well as a noun, but that's not the case. So Rahman is a noun because it is carrying alif lam, which is the beneficent. You see, the fact that it is the particle, definite article the is there, that means it is a noun, Rahman. Ar-Rahim is what?
No.
Noun.
Again, noun, yes. I want all of it part, yes. Inna. What is inna?
Indeed.
Don't worry if it's wrong. No, just what is inna?
Particle?
Is a particle, yes. Inna is a particle because it's same as inna, you can see is a in, there is a inna. Actually, it's inna na, no? But later on, so just now you can just use particle, yes, inna. Anzalnahu.
Verb.
Verb.
What is it?
Verb and a noun.
Verb and a noun. Yeah, very good. So what is the verb?
Anzalna.
Verb is anzala. Anzala is a verb. Anzalna, we sent it down. Who is the book? Again, is a noun. It's a pronoun. Who. We'll come to it. Next class is about who. So anzalnahu is composed of, first of all, verb, because you can see we sent it down. So anzala is a verb, na, we, which is noun, and who, it also is a noun, right? We sent it down.
Yes.
Fi, what is fi?
In particle.
Particle.
Particle, asat. Fi is particle. As you can see also in our text, the table about huruf, it is what particle fi. Layla, what is Layla?
Noun.
Noun. It's a night, right? It refers to night. Layla. And then Qadr is
Noun.
also noun. Okay, so do you see? So this is in Arabic, it's very important. Before we go any further, before we get into grammatical rules, we have to identify, we have to classify the words. We have to categorize the word into either noun, verb, or particle. Accordingly, the rules will apply. Okay. Again, as we said, unlike English, in Arabic, a word cannot be both a verb and also a noun. No, it can be either verb or a noun or a particle. Cannot be all those things. But yeah, one word can contain number of things, because Arabic has a beauty. It combines. For example, anzalnahu, this is made up of 3 words. Anzala is the verb, we revealed it. Anzala means to reveal down, to send. Na is we, so which is what noun, and who is a pronoun, which is what referring to Quran. So anzalnahu is made up of 3 words: anzala, na, and hu. So in Arabic, you always find that one word would be combined of different things, but on its own, individual word cannot be both. It can be a combination of few things, but not both. No. So anzala is a word, na is a pronoun, hu is a pronoun, and they get combined. We'll see. Okay. For example, fi is a word which is only a particle, a harf. Laylatun. Layla means night. It's also, for example, taken also name of a girl, right? Because we see that people also sometimes name is a Layla, right? But Laylatun, Layla is a night, which is a noun. Al-Qadr also is a noun. It means in this case ordainment or power. Al-Qadr. So this is just an example that we should be able to categorize between all these 3 categories. Okay. So now let us go to ayat number 3. Laylatul Qadri khayrum min alfi shahr. I want each one of you, you can either raise your hand or you can just start saying that no. Just tell one by one what is it. So Laylatul Qadri khayrum min alfi shahr. What is Layla?
Noun.
Yeah.
No.
What is Al-Qadr we said?
No.
Noun.
Noun. What is khayrun?
Particle.
Verb.
Verb.
Khayrun is what?
Particle.
Particle. Anybody else?
Noun.
Noun.
Because
Okay.
because
Anybody
it
else?
has khayrun,
Khayrun is noun. Why?
because of the
Is it because of the tanween?
tanween?
Ahsant, yeah, tanween. You see, only nouns can take tanween and can take definite article, particle, definite article al. Okay, only nouns. Only a noun can take tanween and it can take a definite article al. Okay, so khayrun is tanween, right?
Yeah.
Ra has dhammatain, khayrun.
Yeah.
So khayrun is a noun. Keep in mind, only a noun can take tanween or a definite article the, al. Okay. A verb cannot take it. Also, particle will not take what tanween. Nor will particle take al. No. So only noun. So Layla, Qadr, Khair, all is noun. Min. What is min?
Particle.
It's a particle because the preposition, right? It's a preposition. Min, from. Min is a particle. Alf is what? Alf?
No.
No.
Noun. What does mean? Alf means 1,000. Okay. It's a noun. Min alfi shahr. And shahr again is what?
No.
Noun. It is because what? It is taken tanween, shahrin, you can see. Min alfi shahrin, shahrin, right? So it's a noun. So another reason that why of all the textbooks which we have, I decided to take this textbook as a book because the author in this case has done a very good thing. The entire unit 1, she talks about only noun. Only noun she talks about noun, except sometimes she brings about little about verbs, but she talks about noun. For example, in this case, when she's talking about different kind of words, at that time she discusses about fair. Otherwise, complete entire unit of 26 lessons is just about noun. This is important. Why? Because you can see, look at this ayat, right? Laylatul Qadri khayrun min shahr. In this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there are 6 words in this ayat, right? Out of 6, 5 are nouns, 1 is particle. Did you see? So the entire ayat is composed of 5 nouns and 1 particle. Are you with me?
Yes.
So you can see that Arabic language, and especially Quran, uses, of course, verbs, uses particles, there is no doubt in it, but uses nouns a lot, right? So when we master nouns, when we finish unit 1, for example, when you master nouns, you will find that you'll be able to good grasp about Arabic because it is composes a bigger part of Arabic language, especially Quran. Okay, so this was. Now we come to next one. تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر. Ayat number 4. Let us start. تنزل, what is it?
And
Verb.
It
Verb.
would be
verb.
the part
verb.
right?
It's a verb.
It's a verb, yeah. تنزل is a verb, no? تنزل in descend. تنزل.
Descent, yeah, okay.
تنزل means descend, no? تنزل, the descend.
Yep.
Remember just now we said خيركم من تعلم القرآن. تعلم القرآن, that means the one who learns on his own. So تنزل, the one who descends himself when he gets down, no? And so تنزل, تنزل descend. So تنزل descends it is a verb. الملائكة
Noun.
No.
Do you know it's noun?
Malai.
It's malaika.
Yeah, because it has a particle, definite article al, right?
Yes.
Once you find definite article in a word, it is definitely noun. So al malaikatu, the angels.
Angel.
Tanazul malaikatu. Here it is al malaika. Allah doesn't say angels, but just say the angels, because these are special angels. Angels who have been assigned a duty. So Allah could have said tanazzalu malaikatu, but it says tanazzul malaikatu. The angels descend. So these are special angels who have been assigned this particular task on the night of Qadr to come down on the earth. So it's not all the angels, only a few of the angels who have been assigned this task. Okay, this is why it says tanazzul malaikatu. Descend the angels. Okay, waruhu, and ruh here means spirit.
Noun.
Noun.
It is what? Noun. But before ruh there is wa. What is wa?
Particle.
Particle.
It's a particle, yeah. It's just a conjugation, right? Malaikatu wa ruh, the angels and the spirit. So and wa is a word on its own, which means and, but it is, you can see it is prefixed to the next word. Prefix means join in the beginning. Suffix means joining at the end. So in Arabic, you find the words get prefixed or suffixed. No? So you can see the word. So here, for example, wama adrak. Okay, wa means it's a conjugation, means and, but wa is always prefix. Okay, so prefix to the word. So wa is prefix to the ruh. Wa ruh. You can see, and the angels. So wa is a particle, but ruh is a noun. Okay, fiha.
In it.
Particle.
Yeah, it's particle and also
Verb.
ha is a pronoun. You are going to do it. Ha, fiha, in it.
Yeah.
Why it is ha? Do you know why it is ha and not he? Why it is fiha, not fihi? Anybody?
Maybe because of male.
Yeah, ha is a feminine. Why?
Plural.
Plural.
No, ha is a feminine. Why is it ha feminine here? Because Layla is a feminine.
Feminine name.
You see Layla?
Yes,
Layla, in Arabic, every noun can be either feminine or masculine. The night, Laylatun. Okay, Laylatu is a feminine. Okay, so fiha, that means in it, in the night. So because night is a feminine, it is fiha. If night was masculine, Allah would say tanazzul malaikatu wa ruhu fihi. Let's say fiha because it refers to the night. Okay. If it was day, Allah would have said fihi in the day, in the yom. For example, if Allah said, if Allah says, fi yawm al-qadr, for example, if Allah does in the if he said yawm al-qadr, then he would have used fihi because yawm is a masculine, okay? But Layla is a feminine, so fiha. So fi is a particle, ha is a pronoun, which is a noun. We'll come to relation, inshallah. Next lesson, it will be about pronoun. Bi'izni. What is bi'izni?
By his permission.
Yes, by his permission. So what is it? Noun, pronoun, or verb?
Pronoun. It should be pronoun.
Okay, so ba is a particle.
Remember we said
ba is a particle.
Permission.
And izn is a noun
Noun.
with his permission.
With his
So it's a combined of a particle and a noun. Bi'izni. Rabbihim.
noun.
Noun.
Noun and pronoun.
And pronoun.
Rab is a noun, Rab, and him is a pronoun.
No.
No, because him here refers to Rabbim. That means the Lord of the angels and the Ruh is Rabbim, because these angels and the spirit descend down on the earth with the permission of their Lord. So their Lord, him, Rabbihim. So Rabb is a noun, him is a pronoun, but both of them are nouns. Okay. Min is what?
Particle.
Particle, asa.
Particle.
And
Harf,
kulli,
yeah.
Particle.
kulli is
Every, you know, so
Plural.
every would be
kul is noun again, but it behaves like a particle, but it's noun. Kul means all.
All.
Kul in all affairs. Amr also is a noun because you can see this tanween amrin. Okay, so just generally don't be confused that in Arabic before we proceed in learning the grammatical rules, it is important that we are able to categorize and classify these words into different categories. Either it's a noun, ism, either it's a verb, which is fa'al, or it is a particle, which is harf. It is important. Once you can identify those, then you'll find the rules will apply accordingly. Okay, so this is our lesson 1. As far as lesson 2 is concerned, it's just important notes. If you open lesson 2, she just talks about that in Arabic, for example, it is important that you will have this table. Okay, so this table is very important. You can see you will always use this table, this format of the table, which is there on lesson 2. Basic points. Do you see this thing? So this table in the first column on the right, there are gender. Gender in the person, masculine, feminine, and then person. So third person, when we talk about somebody, for example, third person, when the person is not there, is known as third person. So he or she. He is not here, she is not here. So for example, we had 25 students registered today. I don't know who's there just now, but 4 are missing. At least somebody says she's with mother and father. So at least 3 are missing. Okay, mother and daughter are together. So 3 are missing, right? So when you talk about somebody, that is third person. Second person, I'm talking to you. So I'm talking to you, you are the second person. I'm addressing you. So when you address, whenever we do Allah, for example, say, no, Allahumma lakal hamdu. Allah, praise belong to you. So Allahumma, oh Allah, laka, for you is praise. So Assalamu alayka ya Aba Abdullah. When you say peace be on you, Aba Abdullah, you are addressing, you are standing in front of the Zarif for Muslim, you say Assalamu alayka ya Aba Abdullah. When mashallah people have gone for ziyarat, please pray for their safety. They go there and come back safely, right? So people, as they stay near the they say Assalamu alayka ya Aba Abdullah. Peace be on you, O Aba Abdullah. So that is second person addressing. Okay. First person, when you talk about yourself, that ana jai. For example, I'm hungry. Ana qaim, I'm standing. Ana jalisun. Just now I'm talking to you, but I'm sitting. So that is first person. Okay. So first column has the gender as well as person. And then of course, singular, dual, and plural. In Arabic, a noun can be either singular, dual, and plural. Same as French, okay? Unlike English. English, we have got singular and plural. In Arabic, we have got singular, dual, and plural, okay? Now, our author here, Hafiza Ifat Hassan, she has combined she has included the discussion about singular, dual, plural, so we'll do it. Some of for example, this book just talks about singular and plural, not dual. Why? Because dual is difficult and is not used that often in the Quran. But because our author has used singular, dual, and plural, we'll be also discussing dual, but not a lot. We'll discuss a lot singular and plural. Okay. So this table is very important. Keep in mind that this table should be in your mind. You should register because we'll be using this table so often. In the coming lessons, we'll be using this format of the table will be used again and again. Okay. Any questions you have what we have covered so far? We have discussed lesson 1 and lesson 2. We have discussed Quranic knowledge regarding Surah Al-Qadr. Any questions?
Sheikh, I
Yes,
have a
Mr.
question. You mentioned in the beginning we can download the by Ali Kulli Qara'i. you kindly mention where can we download?
Yeah, if you go to tanzil.net, let me see if I can. Yeah, we have time. Let me go to tanzil.net, okay? I'll show you. So I will go to tanzil.net. And now let me. Yeah.
Even on Amazon, you can get it
Can you see
Kindle.
this Tanzil? Can you all see Tanzil?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So do you see this tanzil.net? Here, if you see, there is a translation.
Yes.
Okay, there are so many translations. One is, it starts with ABC. So I think there are 17 translations here. One of them is Karai. Here is Karai. Okay, and this is Arabic and its translation. So, for example, this is Surah Maryam, right? You want to see the translation of Karai? Here it is. Okay, so you can do that. Yes, somebody said also somewhere else you can find it. Where is it?
You can get it also, like if you don't want to get the physical book from Amazon, you can get it on Kindle.
Yeah, okay, good. Very good. Yeah. So, yeah, exactly. If
Yeah.
you don't want to buy a physical, we can just buy a Kindle copy, which will be also inexpensive and you can just put in your pad. Thank you. Yeah, that's a good suggestion. Listen, so since we are in Tanzil, now look at this thing. See, let's go. This is
I cannot
Quran.
see your
Okay.
screen, Sheikh. Are you
You
looking
can't see it?
No.
Let me, okay, hold on. I thought that you were able to see it. Hold on.
We can see it.
You can see it?
Yeah,
Okay, then
absolutely. You have Suratul Qadr.
yeah, you can see it, right?
We
Yeah.
we only
No,
see
no,
your
not
it's
Suratul
your
Qadr.
PowerPoint
Tanzil.
slide.
Tanzil. Can you see Tanzil?
We see your PowerPoint slide where it says Surah Color. We don't
Yeah,
see
okay,
it
hold
on
on.
the
Yes, hold
website.
on. Let me go to Qadr
Might
first of
have
all.
to share, yeah.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Okay, and share. Yeah, it is. Now can you see it?
Has
It's
started
still
screen sharing.
loading.
Coming.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
now we can see, yes.
Okay, good.
Jazakallah.
So
Yes.
this is Surah Al-Qadr. Do you see this is
Okay.
Surah Al-Qadr?
Yes.
And then this is a translation. The Surah
Yeah.
Al-Qadr which you found on my slide, I took it from this. You can cut and paste, okay? And its translation is here. You have a
Okay.
choice of different translators. But the most important thing I want to like to know is, as I told you, that now this surah, if you listen to any Qari, right? If you listen to any Qari, you will see they take care of this madda, right? So let's listen to this Al-Fassi, right? Can you hear?
Yes.
It started, but then it cut off.
أدراك ما ليلة القدر ليلة القدر خير من ألف شهر تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر سلام.
Okay, so you can choose any of the reciters. See, Al-Fassi is there. There are so many reciters here.
Okay.
Almost, I think. But if you want a Shia reciter, this is the one, Parhizgar at the end. You see Parhizgar at the end? This Parhizgar? This is a Shia reciter, okay? So this is now.
Okay. Parhizgar.
Parhizgar, yeah.
حتى مطلع الفجر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما.
Okay, so this is the website we'll be using often. And I want you to familiarize yourself with this website.
Sure.
It's a very good website. It has Arabic text which can be copied and pasted, right? It has translation, different translators. It also has different reciters. And some of the surahs, you can also, some of the recitations, you can also, for example, not only that, for example, if you see this Itani, this is a translation. When you see translation Itani, you can also listen to the translation in English. Okay. So, for example, Itani here, right? Here is it.
Play translation.
The fixed translation box will give you a translation on the Quran.
Do you have to play translation?
Yeah, you have to play translation. No?
If you go to Quran on the top,
Yeah,
Quran,
here is it.
and
Here is
then
it. Yeah, play translation here. Okay.
أدراك ما ليلة القدر
But what will convey to you what the night of decree is?
ليلة القدر خير من ألف شهر.
The night of decree is better than 1,000 months.
Yeah, so you can see, you can listen to Arabic followed by English translation, plus the different translations of your choice. So it is a site always I've been using for many years. It's very good. On top of that, if you later on, inshallah, once you learn how to type Arabic script, you can also do search. So you can do the search of an ayat, it will give you. Right? For example, here is it. Here is search, for example, right? If I want to write Muhammad here, right? If I write Muhammad here,
We have to write in Arabic or we can write in English?
no, this is for Arabic I'm talking.
Okay.
If you write Muhammad here, and if you do search, so it will give you all the verses. Do you see?
Okay.
Because these are the verses in Quran, which has what translation or Muhammad word. You see? This ayat, you can see ayat 144, Surah Al-Imran, ayat 40, Surah Hazab, ayat 2, Surah Muhammad, ayat 29, Surah Al-Fat. So the word Muhammad appears 4 times, and the verses are there, the translations, everything. So it's a beautiful website. Try to familiarize yourself. Yes, go ahead. Sister Zaida, go ahead.
I do have a PDF of the Qul Qara Quran, the phrase by phrase translation.
Good.
If I don't mind sharing it with you if you want to share it with a class.
Okay. Yeah, so what we'll do, inshallah, I'll send you the email of the webmaster, or you can just email to me, then inshallah, I'll ask the webmaster to post it. Okay, so then, yeah, we'll post the translation on our website, so people then can download the entire copy. Okay. Any other questions?
Yeah, Sheikh, for some reason, I cannot see the link on how I can open the book that you're using.
You don't have the link?
Yeah,
Just go to our website. Hold on.
I have your email that you're registered for the course this time, but I don't see
Yeah,
that.
okay, let me see. No,
Maybe
now,
it
of course,
went
you have to
on the
try to
Zoom.
find someone. Everybody do not have a problem, you should have got, but let
You
me do
have-
it for this time.
You have to
because we'll be
scroll
using our
down.
time. Hold on.
It's down the where the
Okay,
course.
let me show him, but no, I think that Dr. Saab, you have to find somebody who can help you navigate this thing. These are things, but I'll show you for this time.
Yeah, sorry,
Because
I
of that,
didn't
we
want
are
to
going to
disturb
use.
you in the middle of the course, so I thought I'll ask you then.
No, I think it's just you have to know how to navigate it. No, here is the website. Okay, and then you go to Quran, Arabic.
Okay.
Okay, here is it. Text unit 1.
Oh, okay, now I get it. Okay, okay. I thought it was on the email that you sent. Okay, thank you so much.
Okay. So these are anybody else? Okay. Any questions? So inshallah, we'll see you next week. There is a homework here. Here's the homework, inshallah. The slides are already posted on the website, okay? Here is the homework. So please try to find a buddy in the class. Send your homework to him or her. They will help you mark it and we'll discuss the answer, inshallah, next week. Any questions?
Sorry, where is the homework?
The last slide here. All these slides have been posted on the website.
Oh, on the website. Okay.
Yeah. If you go to our website, if you go to our website again, here is Ali, okay? If you go to this, for example, courses, current term, this is the course 702. Do you see this thing?
Yes.
Course outline is here.
Okay.
Here is the class notes, session 1.
Okay.
Okay. And tomorrow you'll find recording also be posted there.
Okay.
Can you find all these things?
Yes, I can. So where is the homework?
Islam.com Ali 702.
What is the
So the
homework?
class notes, class notes has the website, the slides.
Yeah, exactly.
that
Yeah.
you will use. If you download the class notes, you will
You
get
can
the
download.
slides.
Yeah, feel free. You can just watch it. Here it is. Here, so you can watch it or you can download.
But where's the homework?
Homework is on
It's in the
the
slide, page
Yeah.
7.
Here is the homework. The last slide. This is the homework.
Okay.
page 6. Page 6 has the homework.
Page 7.
Slide 7.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
for me, it's showing to slide 6. Okay. All right.
Once you download, you will realize it.
Yes. Okay. Slide
Okay.
7 has it. Sorry.
Any questions? Let me see the chat if there's any. Thank you. Thank you for uploading. Yes. Yes. Inshallah. Thank you very much. Inshallah, we'll see you. Keep us in your du'as. See you all, inshallah, next week.
Thank you very much.
Inshallah.
Thank you for this.
Thank you.
Thank you.